What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. What's up, boy? Well, Miko, and today, guys, we're gonna take a look at my prediction who Scott Robertson will choose for his last test match, guys, against France. They already won the series, which is great, and we saw a lot of performance during this French series. So now we are looking at the last test match and who Scott Robertson would pick. So moving on to the number 1, 2, and number 3 spot, I've settled my squad prediction going with number 1, Ethan de Groot, Cody Taylor, and Basilio Tosi. That is my first 3 which I'm picking to play against the French side. For this past few test matches, Cody Taylor is a brilliant lineout. The All Blacks have won almost every lineup. So I think those starting pick would, so yeah. Moving on to number 4, Patrick. Number 5, Fabian Holland. Number 6, Sampina. Number 7, Adi Savia. In number 8, Christy Leo Willie. That guy had a season, guys. When I tell you guys, Leo Willie, he had a season. I mean it. We've seen Fabian Holland in the lineout. Brilliant. He's stealing balls in the lineout. He's contesting in the air. He doesn't lose a lineup for the Apes. That's what Razor is looking at. And for me, I think he will keep that structure going. So Fabian Holland and Wally, they've been performing. Adi Savia is captain again. As you guys know, Scott Barrett is out. But yeah, we can't say anything about Scott. I mean, Adi Saudas, like, come on, guys. And he's a great leader, but there's only us that's saying, right? Moving on to my number 9 and number 10. Now, this is where you've got Ratama and you've got Hotnam. He didn't have any minutes yet. And I think this is the last test match. Although we've won, Razor would still want to keep the wins going and keeping that energy going. So for now, my starting number 9, I would go with Cam Roigard. He had a brilliant season. He's running with the ball. His kicks, everything is just perfect of him. Where you got Ratama who's coming on in a bit slowing the game down, but I mean, that's maybe his player, I don't know. But for me, Cortez Ratama, starting in the number 10, we're gonna go with Beauden Barrett. Yes, people who say start remake a bit and so on, but I think Razor would keep that form of Roigard and Barrett, and his kickings successfully. He had only one for the whole season. I think he had one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those two have a connection. They know when the ball's coming, starting know where to go and all that. And moving on to the backs, number 11, going with Rico Ioane. How brilliant is he when he's get ball? That guy is, you guys seen it on the wing side, moving steps, and you can see he's back home. Rico Ioane is back home. Number 12, I went with Quinn Tupaya. So we didn't see him in the second test match, but I think Razor would pick him for the last test match, just to get him in shape and to let him play a bit. Alright. Number 13, I've gone with Billy. I mean, he did it ups and downs, but when you talk about defending and all that stuff, he's brilliant on that. So I think Razor would pick him. Moving on to number 14 and number 15, I've went with Narawa on number 14 and Will Jordan on number 15. So guys, I did not win with Will Jordan. I mean to go with Ruben Love. And while Jordan is not my prediction, he will not play this test match, and I think Racer would let him rest. So I've went with Ruben Love. That's just my fault right there. So this is what I'm thinking, right? Racer would start with Jordan, but then in the second period, they would take him off just to let him rest and not go the full game, because he did play the whole series, the whole game. 18 minutes strong. So I think maybe he would get the chance to rest. And yeah. So off the bench now, number 16 and number 17. I've went with Oli Norris on number 17 and Flexon Leon number 18, and then Takiano on number 16. So that's my prediction for off the bench. And then moving on to number 20, you've got Duplessis Karefi. He had a brilliant season as well, coming off from the bench. Maybe Reza would start him, but for now, I think Reza will play him off the bench and just to get that rhythm back. So yeah, and number 21, 22, and 23. Now this is where I've actually thought about Reza saying that he wants to let all the players get time on the field. So I've went with number 21, Noah Hotnam. Cortes Ratama, I think he will not start this last test match and give him the rest. So Roygard and Hotnam, they are for this last test match. Moving on to 22, you've got Tava now. Guys, he had his debut last test match, and just to see that the tears in his eyes, I think he's gonna have an impact. And he did have an impact coming on, and you could see he's ready to play. In yeah, in number 23, I went with the old Struckster, D-Mac, Damon McKenzie. So that's my prediction. Let me know what you guys think deserves maybe a spot or so on. And yeah, that's been the video. Let's see what Scott Robertson picks on Wednesday. But yeah, so that's the prediction. So let's just see. It's been a boy Miko. Stay mega cool because I am so. Bye guys.